Hey Tiger Nation, welcome back to the Roar Rundown. It's a new semester and we've got a new anchor. Welcome to anchoring, Katie.
Thanks, Elizabeth. It's great to officially be here. And we've also got a lot to cover in the world of Washita sports, starting with the fact that the Washita Sports Digital Network has upgraded their broadcasting equipment. The OSDN trailer will provide more opportunities for the broadcasting crew, such as the ability to run replay and conduct post-game interviews using a wireless mic. The team has only used the trailer for basketball broadcasts so far, but they plan to use it for baseball broadcasts as well. They will also continue to broadcast volleyball, soccer, and softball using the equipment they already had.
All the sports live streams can be viewed on the OSDN YouTube channel, and be sure to stay tuned into the Washita Athletics and OSDN Twitter accounts for updates on game times and cancellations.
Washita's basketball teams have been affected the most by postponed and canceled games this season. The women's team hasn't been able to play any of their games this season, but are hoping to return to play against Harding University tomorrow in Searcy and against Henderson State at home on Monday. The men's team took on Southern Arkansas University on the road last night and will play the Bisons in Searcy tomorrow before taking on Henderson at home on Monday. Alex Rowe had a chance to talk with senior Matt Stanley about how the Tigers have been handling the challenges to their season so far.
The Washita men's basketball team has recently returned from an extended quarantine due to the COVID-19 pandemic. I caught up with Matt Stanley, the starting senior forward, after the game to hear how the team has bonded throughout the turbulent season.
We do a lot of talking off the court. I'm going to be honest, the guys and new guys on the team, they've been handling it really good. We all been meshing off the court. We're all pretty good friends, so it's kind of easy when we get back here and just get back to work.
Despite limited practices, Coach Nutt has created a team mentality of looking at the season one game at a time.
He's just focused about in the moment because we don't know when we're going to get quarantined again, you know what I mean? So just really just every day just give it your all. And if we get quarantined, go down, do what you can. Then when we get back, we got to get back focused.
With Stanley's senior season in constant question, he is grateful to have the opportunity to don the purple and gold for his final season with the team and coaching staff that he's embraced like family. Until next time, this is Alex Rowe reporting for the Roar Rundown. Have a great day, Tigers.
The GAC's Council of Presidents unanimously approved limited guest lists for indoor sporting events last week, and the rule took effect on Monday. So we'll most likely be hearing and seeing a few fans in the bleachers of live streams during those basketball games this weekend.
Washita's volleyball team is back in action, and after a 3-2 win against SAU on Tuesday, they're 1-1 in conference play. Junior Lexi Castillo won the GAC's Defensive Player of the Week award, tallying up 39 digs against the Mule Riders in Tuesday's game. The Tigers will be traveling to the University of Arkansas at Monticello to play against the Cotton Blossoms on February 9th.
Washita's softball team kicked off their season yesterday and are still playing in the Edmond Regional Festival in Edmond, Oklahoma today. The team is set to play in the McGee-Hawkins Invitational at home next Friday and Saturday.
The women's cross-country team placed third out of 5 teams in the SAU Invitational last Saturday, and they will be hosting the OBU Invitational next weekend. Tyler Fay had a chance to talk with Jory Beaumont about how different this year's cross-country season has been.
So, hey, Jory, can you tell me a little bit about how COVID has affected your cross-country season?
Yeah. Okay, so this past fall is normally when we have cross country season. We do summer training by ourselves, which was pretty normal just because we're not together as a team during that time anyway. But then this summer they notified us that they were going to postpone this season, and then it kept getting postponed for an extra month, another month, and then they moved it now to this semester. So we currently have cross country. So last semester, when we would normally have a season, we would be going to meets and everything, we didn't have any meet. And so basically all of last semester was just as a team training together. But with the team, it really didn't make much of a difference just because we were practicing relatively the same way because we are an all outdoor sport. So it was really easy for us to social distance and make sure that we were safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you think, when your fall season was canceled, what was going through your mind at the time?
I was really disappointed, just like as a senior. I was really excited to finish my last season of collegiate cross country and really my last year of racing on a strong note. Our coach, Coach Guyman, just came in last year. And so I was really hoping to continue to grow under him as an athlete just because he's an amazing coach with a great history of being of raising great athletes. And so it was pretty disappointing to not have that season.
Yeah. So do you think running in the spring will be any different than running in the fall, or?
For me personally, our coach gave all of the seniors the option to either run the cross country season or to just focus on track. And so personally for me, I chose to just run track. So right now I'm actually not racing the cross country meets, but our first race of the season was on Saturday. And so I personally didn't run, but we had a lot of girls who did go and run. And so it was really fun. And I really enjoyed still being a part of the team and going and cheering them on. So I guess it is different that I'm not racing, but for the girls racing, I think it's been an interesting shift mentally just because for the past like almost a year we haven't raced just because track season also got cut short and a lot of the girls on our team are freshmen and so this is their first like experience for cross country, so I think for collegiate cross country, so I think for them it's normal, I guess.
Yeah. And that kind of goes into my next question with, I know a lot of you guys do track at the same, like in the spring and then cross country in the fall. Is anyone like doing
Mhm.
both at the same time, or like, I mean, you had to make the decision to give up one to do the other. So,
So the way that they formatted it is that January to February is cross country season. And so the last weekend of February, I believe, is when the GAC cross country conference championships are going to be. So then that's going to finish the cross country season, and then track will start the following week. So there's no overlap, thankfully, like on races and meets, but it's going to be a quick transition, I know, for the girls who are running cross country.
yeah. So with the fall season being canceled, like during that fall time, you guys would normally be together a lot. So is there anything you guys did that was like special to keep team morale strong and keep the team chemistry there? And like also you guys have a men's team too now. So has that impacted the way dynamics on the team are now?
Mm. For the men's team, it's kind of been really fun. Most of the girls on the team have run with men's cross country in high school. And so it's been a really natural transition, I think, for everybody. The men's team is pretty small, so it hasn't been too bad of an adjustment. And then we have a new assistant coach as well, Coach Jones. And he's been really great, and he kind of handles the guys' team a lot. So it's kind of just made it a lot better, I think, and it's been more fun. And then for morale, for this past semester, Coach Guyman is just really an amazing coach. He kind of set up different checkpoints, or we would do time trials throughout the semester in the fall just to keep us motivated for something because it gets kind of really long when you're just running every day and it kind of feels like you're not running for any purpose. So coach putting in those time trials was really motivating to be like, I get to actually see what I can do right now. And I'm practicing and doing workouts and things. Sorry, I can't. Doing workouts. Better.
Thank you for giving us a little
Yeah.
insight.
The GAC Championship meet is set to take place on February 27th, and the Tigers will start track season on March 6th with the Hendricks Open in Conway.
Both of Ouachita's soccer teams started out their seasons with wins last weekend. The men defeated Harding, and freshman Evan Jordan scored a goal that professional soccer players dream of. Jordan kicked the ball, which was in midair, from outside the goalie's box, and it hit the crossbar before dropping into the goal. The men played against Texas A&M Texarkana yesterday and will play at home on Sunday against the University of the Ozarks. The women's team won their game against the University of the Ozarks last Saturday 5-0, and their next 2 home matches are against Texas A&M Texarkana today and Delta State on Sunday.
The men's tennis team kicked off their season last weekend and unfortunately lost both of their matches. They'll be taking on Texas A&M Texarkana on the road next weekend. The women's tennis team lost their season opening match on Tuesday as well and will play Arkansas Tech University tomorrow at home, before hitting the road to play Rhodes College in Tennessee next weekend.
Before we say goodbye, Ouachita's football team announced its 2021 signing class on Wednesday. The Tigers will welcome 27 freshmen in the fall, with 14 offensive players and 13 defensive players joining their roster.
Well, that's all we have for you this week, but don't forget to follow us on Instagram at The Roar Rundown and check out our YouTube channel. And be sure to keep an eye on the OSDN YouTube channel for live streams too.
Stay purple, Tiger Nation.